more clever, yeah. If a let a girl do it better. If a you know a girl do it better. I'm about to go down. 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 She see it all, even if it's big or small. Do you know where your girl is, but she not at home with ya? Cause the last time I checked, she in Vegas. And summer leave with baller, she flagrant. Once a good girl is gone, she gone forever, more forever. And now she dog 'em out whenever. I respect your relationship, I don't care if you don't. But I think you're better than me, and I won't tell if you don't. A dog gon' be a dog, but a gon' be more clever. Oh, a dog gon' be a dog, but a gon' be more clever, yeah. If a let a girl do it better. If a you know a girl do it better.
This speech is my recital. I think it's very vital to rock around. That's right, on time. It's tricky. It's the tight. Here we go. It's tricky to rock around. To rock around. That's right, on time. It's tricky. It's tricky. 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 It's tricky to rock around. To rock around. That's right, on time. It's tricky. 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 I met this little girlie. Her hair was kind of curly. Went to her house and out. I had to leave real early. These girls are really, all they just say is, or spend some time and rock a rhyme. I said it's not that easy. It's tricky to rock around, that's right, on time, it's tricky. How is it, Dave? It's tricky. It's tricky to rock around, that's right, on time, it's tricky. Tricky. In New York, the people talking try to make us rhyme. They really hawk, but we just walk because we have no time. And in the city, it's a pity, cause we just can't hide. Tinted windows don't mean nothing, they know who's inside. It's tricky to rock around, that's right, on time, it's tricky. How is it, D? Tricky. It's tricky to rock around, that's right, on time, it's tricky. Tricky, huh? When I wake up, people take up mostly all of my time. I'm not singing, phone keep ringing, cause I make up a rhyme. I'm not bragging, people nagging, cause they think I'm a star. Always tearing what I'm wearing, I think they're going too far. A girl named Carol follows Daryl every gig we Jay. I ain't lying, girls be crying, cause I'm on TV. They even bother my poor father, cause he's down with me. It's tricky to rock around, Tricky. It's tricky to rock around, that's right, on time.
As the sun starts to set, we're going to see how much light is left by the end of this early evening game here on the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between our visitors and the home team. Spencer Schrader is going to have the honor of getting us started. And we're away on EA Sports. Here's Chimaray DK on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Ready.
They're going to run. Here's the rookie from Kansas State. Good start to this one for him. Their first offensive snap picks up 9.
Okay, if that first play is an indicator, this offense is going to have one heck of a field day. I'm talking a big chunk of yards on the ground and some big-time confidence, too.
Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. Gain 15 there, and that gives him a first down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you want to take your shots. Some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10. Love out of the shotgun. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Ready. Hut.
Second and 10. Love trying again. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down.
Come on, set. Hut. Blue 32. Red, cycle. Drill green. Set, hut.
Throw here. Third down. That's completed right side. And he's going to be down within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
First and 10 at the 21-yard
Thrown
line.
on first down, Love. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and now they face second down.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and a better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And this will only complicate matters for third down, partner. They're sent backwards.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Let's go now. You, yellow, black. Ready.
Throwing his Love on third. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted.
You know, Kate, one of the tenets of the West Coast system that I was fortunate to play in, touchdown to check down. Touchdown to check down. You get in the red zone, it's touchdown to check down. You can't put the ball in harm's way. That's a brilliant job by the defense with their coverage, baiting the quarterback into the throw. And you got to sail that one into the stands. Touchdown or check down. You can't possibly give an interception in that situation.
First snap, and Fields wants to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Looking to his back to start this one. So back to the huddle now for second down.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
After the incompletion, second and 10 once again from the 20. Here's Brees Hall on the ground for the first time. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that gain. Brought down by Quay Walker.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Fields on third. That's caught for the first. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. So 20 yards on that play. And that gives him the first. I know it's early, Brock, but that felt kind of big. A lot of momentum generated from that turnover was about to disappear if they didn't convert.
Yeah, there actually is some pressure on this opening series to score. I know pressure's a privilege, but that turnover gave them some earlier momentum, but it won't just disappear if they'll fail to score. It will actually head to that other sidelines.
That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down after a short gain.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Don't jump. Ready? Hey, 58, would you that? Go.
3rd and long for him here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
His guys take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Offense showing trips outright as they get set for this 1st and 10.
Come on, set. Ready.
They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
That is a textbook first down completion.
Reaches the 40. Down the sideline into the red zone. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown. These guys take a 6-0 lead in the 1st quarter. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. All set to go now from the 35. They start the drive with Hall. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a new set of downs.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Slot man motioned over. Fields on 1st down. Set up the screen here for Hall. That screen snipped out quickly, shut down behind the line.
I know coordinator, quarterback don't be upset with that 1st down because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
No more.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. Down the field, he's got Wilson. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down.
Complete to Garrett Wilson. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Shotgun snap, a gift to Hall. It'll be a quality gain on the run, and that also brings us to the end of this quarter. We're to the end of one. 7-0 is our score. More coming up after this quick break. We're back, and we'll join this drive already in progress to begin quarter 2. They'll have 2nd down as they look to continue this good drive. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
They'll come up on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's Fields. Bails out of the pocket quick. Connects on the crosser. And he is into the end zone for the touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Now on the return, here's DK. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20.
They'll take over. First down and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
Here we set.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
First down, and they go right back to it. He's got room to roam. And he is down all the way to that 15-yard line.
Anytime you go over half the field in one play, totally changes the complexion of the drive. They're now set up beautifully in enemy territory to end the series with some type of points.
Into the red zone after that big pickup. It's first and 10 from the 15.
Set.
From the red zone now. He's got a man left. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Sure showed off some mobility on that play. Got outside the pocket and easily found an open man.
At the 14-yard line.
They'll come to the line here, second and 9.
Ready? Hut.
Love from the gun. This one's caught. He has the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
That one splits the uprights. And his guys break that tie and now lead by 7. Following the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. All set to go now from the 35. They'll start this one out with Hall. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Here we go.
Now Fields. Dump off caught by his back. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet. This is kind of good on good. An offense gets a completion, not going backwards. And the defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
About set. This is 3rd and 5.
Here we go. You good.
Fields out of the gun. It's caught by Wilson. He does it. Touchdown.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
They'll try this extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And these guys tie things up at 14. And now we'll get a pause here. Trainers headed out to take a look at an injured player. Let's hope it isn't anything that's going to keep him from finishing this season strong. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Now on the return, here's DK. Showing a little burst so far. He's racing past midfield. Hits the 20. And he does! Touchdown! Well, we And it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it. Wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kickback for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. All set to go now from the 35. They'll go right side with Hall. And he gets him around 6 there. In for the tackle, that's Lucas Van Ness.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
Here we go. Say hi.
Here's Hall once more. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that's going to bring up first down.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open, and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
So first down from the 41.
Here we go. Say hi.
Play action now. It's Fields. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Say hi.
Shotgun snap to Fields. Hits him on the in route. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains.
Okay, one thing I learned from the late great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes, just like that.
Offensive line fast.
That's good for a first down.
Hey,
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Need you. Right.
Throwing on first down. Fields. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So second down coming up.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Say hi.
Off play action. It's Fields. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming third down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
Defense looking to defend the marker on third down.
Here we go. Oh, 319. You got a mini base. Right.
Here he goes. 3rd and long. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Results in a first
Here we go.
down.
From the red zone on first. Escapes the pocket. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
They give on second to Hall. And that's good for a few. It brings up third down. Timeout taken by the offense. They're second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
And he's got his man. Touchdown. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position can be such a mismatch when you're going for the end zone.
That one right down the middle. And his guys tie this game at 21. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line.
Okay,
The
right?
clock reads 24 seconds now as the final drive of this half begins.
Come on, set. 10 black.
Love with it on first down. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it's going to be second down.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, they're not open very long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
Finds him on the crossing route. Still has some space inside the 35. And he won't be able to take it all the way. Got close, though. Out of bounds just shy of that 10-yard line. It's a huge pickup on the play. And they're going to have a first down now.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Let's go now. Set.
Working inside the red zone. Pass it to his back. Here's Josh Jacobs. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. All right, timeout taken by the offense. 5 seconds left, and they can take some points into the locker room on this final play of the half.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. Where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
They get the timeout called. We've got 5 seconds remaining in the half. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. McManus sends it through, and they've taken back the lead.
Just really nice execution on his part to convert there. For the kicker to pay off, really the execution of his teammates. He works so much on situational opportunities those minutes before halftime, and they maximized it.
So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get one final snap here in the half.
Their own 35-yard line.
This is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Here we go. Easy. 551, 12, go.
The final throw before the break. Buying some time left. And he's going to fire this one deep down the near sideline. And his final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. First half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. All set to go now from the 35.
Here we go. Go.
They start the half with a give to Hall. They cobble together a yard there. Edger and Cooper there to make the stop.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. They go right back to Hall. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard mark. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
Going to the ground again on first. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient, he was explosive, and he got a nice little gain on the ground.
First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5.
Here we go. All right.
Fields gets it out wide quick. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that'll set him up with a fresh set of downs.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. From the gun, it's Hall. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand of thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is he puts some nice timings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road for what looked like a very plain play.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Hall takes it straight ahead. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Nate Hobbs in on that stop.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
They're down at 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive.
Here we go.
Hall running between the tackles. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You love a huddle? Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
First down, Hall gets it again. Give him 5 on that play as he gets him inside the red zone. Now after that play, we have somebody banged up down there. Injuries never a welcome sight so close to the end of the season. They're out to attend to him.
Hey, don't jump. Ready? Go.
Fields looking to throw. Complete to Braylon Allen. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
Here we go, son. Move 58, move 58. Hey, Cam.
First down throw for Fields. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this is a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and you couldn't.
6 yards to pick up there. That's going to bring up 3rd and 4.
Here we go, son. Right.
Throwing from the gun here. This finds its target. That's Taylor. It's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Here we go, son. Sit right.
Fields with a chance to run it here. And he gets in. Touchdown. These guys take the lead right away in half number 2. It's a Justin Fields touchdown. His 4th total score of the game. That one splits the uprights. And these guys take a 4-point lead.
24.
Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. Now on the return, here's DK. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
His guys take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Here we go now. Time to start this drive. First and 10.
Here we go.
Love. Into a crowd. That pass is intercepted. Picked off Alex Singleton.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 35-yard line.
All set to go now from the 35. Fields on first down. He'll set up the screen here for Hall. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that means first down.
With that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
First and 10. Here's Fields. Looking underneath here for Hall. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. They gain 11 on that play. And that is good for a first down.
First down. A gain of 11 on the play. And a first down.
Angel. 319, right. Go.
From the red zone now. He brings it in. And he drives this forward to the 6.
Complete to Brees Hall. A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3 at the 6-yard line.
We're through 3 on this holiday weekend. They've got it with a lead, hoping to carry it across the finish line.
Need a defense and no score zone right here. No score zone.
Second and 3 now.
Here we go.
They fake the handoff. Now Fields. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the sack forces a now tougher third down.
You're going to go play action, Kate. You've got to sell. If you don't convince that defense you're running it, or if it's a situation where you never run the ball, you really do leave your quarterback dead in the water, vulnerable against a defense who will storm right past that fake and right into that pocket.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
Here we go. West right zip. 319, just can. Tonight.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. Catch is made in close. And this drive is going to continue. He's taken down at the 2 on 3rd down. They've got themselves a 1st and goal.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal.
Here we go.
Hall's going to try to smash his way in. Not able to make a push for that goal line. He's hit for a loss back at the 3.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back, because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
Garrett Wilson. A gain of 3 yards. It's now 3rd and goal.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal.
Here we go. All right.
He's keeping it, gotta get it forward. And he's able to take this one in for the touchdown. These guys make them pay for turning it over. It's a Justin Fields touchdown. That one right down the middle. And his guys drive their lead to 11.
35. Our home team, 24.
They put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away. Now on the return, here's DK. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Has him on the quick hitter. Jukes away from one. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
And what a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. 1st down throw. Here's Love. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. Left side. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Keytrell Clark picks it.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 2-yard line.
All right, they're out and set. Here we go, 1st and 10. Beginning this drive with a run by Allen. And this is brought to a stop up at, let's say, the 34-yard line there. Give him 32 on that play. And that gives him a 1st down.
And a 1st down. It's a gain of 32. Result is a 1st down.
Back to throw. Here's Fields. Connects on the crosser. Still has some space inside the 35. And that is a touchdown. These guys making a 3-score game in the 4th. Garrett Wilson with the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. That gives him a marked distinction for this season. He's now up to 40 touchdown passes this year, and it's part of one of the more impressive campaigns that we've seen from an NFL QB. That one splits the uprights, and these guys push their lead to 18.
Our home team, 24.
And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. Now on the return, here's DK. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
On the set.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Set. Hut.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Short pass brought in. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that gives him the 1st.
At the 48-yard line.
One play in, and they are already close to midfield.
Ready. Yellow, 43. Field, black.
Love now on 1st and 10. Throwing the out route complete. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Ready, break.
Offense is set. 1st and 10.
Come on. Ready.
From the gun, here's a handoff. He picks up 5 on that 1st down run, brings up 2nd down.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
And he's going to manage 3 for them on the play. Stop just a little bit shy of the marker. 3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Back to the well again. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. It's a meager 2-yard gain, but that's enough to award them the first down.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready. Set.
Love from the gun. This is complete. It's Matthew Golden. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Brought in by his back. It's Jacobs. And this one does not go far. They've got to keep moving quick here.
Brings up 3rd down and 2.
Turning to Jacobs on 3rd. And he carries it in for the touchdown. These guys get it back to within 2 possessions. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. This is a design look for Fields. Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. So something to be proud of, Brock, as they come away with a win. And I know it's different for every sport, Brock. So is this the point where we'd say this winning streak is official? Might have something to it. 3 wins in a row now after this latest triumph.
Well, you get to this point, and what happens is you get to that building the next day, and everybody feels good. Secretary feels good. Chef feels good. Kitchen feels good. Everybody's feeling good of stacking these kind of wins in a row.
So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. A nice showing here from our winners as we say goodnight, everybody.